Yes.
I have been working for a certain company for some time, and a new member joined a family member joined the company, and everything wasn't that rosy. So they started delaying our payments and all that stuff. But I
Okay,
wasn't
wait.
bothered.
Shh. You were working for a company for a time.
Yes,
Then a family member joined.
yes.
Your family member.
No. The owner's family member.
Oh, the owner's family member joined the company.
Yes,
And they started mismanaging things.
yes.
Okay.
So the money would delay, but I wasn't bothered much. I was still okay. But then in last week, my best friend sent me a poster for a certain job. I was hesitant because I was like, I have a job. But she pushed me and she told me, in fact, send me your CV. After you apply, I'll recommend you.
Who is your best friend?
She's called Charity.
Charity.
Yes,
She's not here.
You've met her, yes.
I've met her.
Yes.
Okay.
So she sent me a poster. I sent her my resume and I applied, and then that was it. So I got called for an interview. Number one, I hadn't even prepared, but I know my resume well, so I was able to defend myself in the interview. In the interview, they only asked me 3 questions. What's your name? Tell us about yourself, and if we were to hire you, what would you do for the company? And I answered. But when I was answering that 3rd question, the hiring manager told me, the hiring manager was not in Kenya, he was in DC, so it was virtual. So he told me, right now I am calling the offices in Nairobi and I'm telling them to halt the hiring process immediately because I think you'll be the best fit for this job.
The guy in DC?
Yes.
DC means Washington, DC?
Yes, Washington, DC.
He said, now we are halting this interviewing thing.
Yes.
In the middle of your interview?
Yes.
They said, okay, interview finished. We are hiring you. Nobody else must be interviewed.
Yes.
This is your portion. You shall go there, 15 of you. When it is your turn, it shall be the end of that interview. In the precious name of Jesus. Somebody shall say, but why are we interviewing other people? This thing is finished. It is you. Yes.
So that was it. So they told me, the person asked me, when are you ready to start? I told him immediately. So I was to start last Monday. So on Sunday I came, and during the Jesus the Healer, I had written, starting a new job, I need favor. And you came and you prayed. So I reported to work this week. But this week that has passed. But we had not discussed my contract. Because the hiring manager, the founder, wanted for me to discuss my contract with him, not any other person.
Oh, the founder wanted you must discuss your contract with him?
Yes.
This founder is where?
He's also in Washington.
He's also in Washington, D.C.?
Yes.
Okay.
So we jumped on a call and we discussed, and
You did what? You jumped on a call?
Oh, a virtual call.
Calls these days are jumped on. I must jump on a call with somebody. I will jump on a call with you. So you jumped on a call?
Yeah, we got on a virtual call and we discussed. And later on I told him to give me 24 hours to come up with the compensation, the amount I wanted. So when I...
Wait, you told him to give you 24 hours so you can come up with the amount you want to be paid?
Yes.
This is your portion. They shall not dictate to you 20,000 or 24,000. They shall say, how much do you want? Prepare it and bring it to us. In Jesus' precious name. Yes.
So I did that, and then in the morning before I sent, I had a range of 2 different figures. I had the lower one and the upper one. So I sent you both. I even thought Dad would be like, Dad will reply at 10 up, or Dad is not awake, because I was sending it at 5:30.
What?
I sent you a message of a range of 2 different figures that I wanted to be paid. And I asked you, Dad, I'm a bit confused. Which one should I quote? And you gave me a figure. But then in my head, I knew you'd be asleep at that time, so I was expecting about 10, but you replied immediately. And so I sent that, no, I didn't send that quotation. I sent a range within that quotation you had given me. And on Thursday, now I got my contract. And Dad, to look at the quotation, it was exactly the amount you had given me.
What I told you to quote, that's what those people told you to quote?
Yes.
I tell you now to quote something. Your employer must listen to my voice right now. You are not serious. I speak to your employer wherever he is. Do you understand? This lady sent me a text. Said, how much should I be paid? I'm given this and this range. I say, no. Choose this figure. She didn't send the figure I chose. She doubted me. So she still sent the range to those people. And the people gave her the same figure
You had given.
I gave. They listened to my voice. If one employer in Washington, D.C. can hear what I am saying, your own here in Kilimani, he must hear what we are saying. In the precious name of Jesus, increase their salary by 30,000. By 40,000. Receive a 50,000 bonus this December. I'm speaking to somebody. Receive a 50,000 shilling bonus. When they are closing for Christmas, they must give you a nice envelope. It must carry cash, crisp Kenya currency of 70,000. This around here somewhere. 70,000. In the precious name of Jesus. It is done.
So that the salary I'm getting now is 6 times what I was getting in my previous job.
The ones who are messing around, blah, 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 blah.
Yes.
Now you're getting 6 times
Yes.
what you are getting in your job.
Yes.
Come, bring me this contract.
Oh, that another thing. When the week I was starting, I thought I'd go and there'll be someone working, I'd be answering to someone. But when I got there, the person I reported to, the one who oriented me, told me, Terry, we have strict instructions to give you exclusive authority over the company and the branch you're going to manage. So right now, I'm stepping in as a whole branch manager.
You. Wherever you are, go and be a manager somewhere. If God can make this Terry branch manager with 6 times salary, you with all your experience, may God open your way in the name of Jesus. This Terry has 0 experience. She was just in campus 5 minutes ago. Now people of Washington, D.C. are making a branch manager. No to Balasa. Where's your branch? Is it within Nairobi?
Yeah, it's in Nairobi, it's in the CBD.
So you're not going anywhere?
Yes.
Can I add like 20,000?
Yes, Dad.
So that it becomes 7 figures?
Yes, Dad.
In the name of Jesus. Remember this one. Come back with a testimony. Celebrate Jesus Christ.